Hey guys, it's Goosebumps Completionist, and I'm finally ready to bring you another haul video. I know it's been a while, but I wanted to get you guys up to speed on what I picked up recently. I have enough stuff for a couple haul videos, so what I gathered here today to make this video around, so what I grabbed, I'm going to try to remember where I picked these up at. It's been over the course of like 4 months, and I know around the holidays I've gotten a few things. So in this haul, stay tuned because I got a lot of good stuff for this video. So I did get some Goosebumps merchandise throughout the time I haven't made another haul video. I picked up this hoodie here. It's like reminiscent to the movies here. It has like the movie lawn gnomes here. It's a nice tie-dye color. I found this at like, I think TJ Maxx for like 15 bucks. So I was happy to find that. And then the same day I found that, I went to I think it was at the same TJ Maxx. I saw that they had this one here. Sorry, I've had this laid out, and I think my cat's gone on. If you see any cat here, I'm sorry, but yeah, we got this black Goosebumps hoodie with a plain badge on the front, and then One Day of Horrorland on the back. So I got this one for $15 as well. So those are like little Christmas gifts to myself. These two hoodies. And then for Christmas, oh no, take it back. I have one more shirt, and that is this one. And I got this one from Ross. There was a hint, there was a lead that there was Goosebumps shirts at Ross, and I found a black version of the Attack of the Jack-O-Lantern shirt. So now I have this one to add to my collection. It seems like they use the same covers, unfortunately. Like One Day at Horrorland and Attack of the Jack-O-Lantern seem to be a really common one. But I'll take it. I'll buy anything Goosebumps merch that I don't have in the wild. And this one was gifted to me for Christmas. I think my mom got this for me. This is a tie-dye hoodie with One Day at Horrorland on it. So yeah, I have a bunch of One Day at Horrorland stuff now. Get you guys up to speed. I think I have more clothes, but I'm going to save that for another haul video down the road. Yeah, those are just some stuff I picked up. Alright, let's see where I'm going to start here. I got a pile of DVDs I can go through. These I found at a store I frequent quite often. This one was a specific location that I visited out of state around 3 months ago. I got some stuff I needed. It's like a used bookstore. It's like a chain. I did find a copy of The Haunting Hour, Volume 1. So I have this in my physical collection now, so yeah, and I'm trying to incorporate more stuff to do on the channel. Haunting Hour is one I really want to start incorporating. I just don't know when I'm going to do that. But I'll try to do that sooner than later. Here's a DVD I found. It's Monsterville Cabinet of Souls. I needed this one, so I got that. Never heard of this series or anything, so I want to see what this is about. I got My Best Friend's Invisible, and this one comes with My Best Friend's Invisible and an old story. So now I finally have an old story to review on the channel. Been needing that one. Been needing that one bad. Here we got The Ghost Next Door and A Shocker on Shock Street double feature. I think there was like some type of promotion where I ended up getting one of these free, and I think it was this one. I already have both, I think. But I went ahead and got a shock. No, I needed a Shocker on Shock Street, so now I got another copy of Ghost Next Door. But like, I'm gonna try to collect all versions of these if I can. So it's cool to find this. Then I found a copy of R.L. Stine's Mostly Ghostly. I think I saw this one time years ago, maybe on like the Hub or something. It's been a long time since I've seen this, so yeah, I might have to rewatch this soon. And then, one cool little find is I found a sealed copy of the Go Eat Worms DVD, sealed, at this used bookstore place. And this one comes with Go Eat Worms, Bad Hair Day, and Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes. Ugh. But I have it. So yeah, some DVD finds there. Let's do with this little stack. I just wanted to let you guys know I completed my TV book collection since we last saw each other. I guess I'll show you because you kind of already seen one of the books. Let me find the other one real quick. I think Well, I'll get to it in a bit. So I have a big stack of them right here. I also finished my Most Wanted collection, my Give Yourself Goosebumps collection, as well with the TV books. So these are some TV books I needed and I finally acquired. So we have TV book 11, Let's Get Invisible. This one came in a bag and I just never removed it from the bag. We have book number 2, The Cuckoo Clock of Doom, which this is cool to have because there's no DVD of it. So, yeah, hopefully I can finish up wrapping up Cuckoo Clock of Doom. I know I started this one a long time ago. I need to review the episode and this TV book, but now I finally have it. I got a copy a while back and it had the pictures ripped out of it and I was really mad. So I went ahead and bought this for my collection. I got book number 10, Bad Hair Day. I got number 3, which is Welcome to Camp Nightmare. This one's in beautiful shape too, minus like the sides, but yeah, this one's really nice shape. Then we have book number 9, Go Eat Worms. Needed this one. Just got that. I had a bunch of thrift books points saved up, and I got a bunch of these for free, and I paid for a couple. I just forgot which ones I did, and I need to get more bags for my books now that I think about it. But then we got book number 8, Be Careful What You Wish For. I have another one lying around, but I guess I'll save that for near the end. But yeah, I got a big chunk of these knocked out. And then I got the final Most Wanted book I needed, which is book number 5, Dr. Maniac Will See You Now. Yeah, this one, for some reason, I could not find in the wild anywhere. I had to take to eBay to buy this. Yeah, so now I finally have a copy. Completes my Most Wanted collection. I have every single modern Goosebumps book now. Minus like the movie tie and stuff, but yeah, that completes that. Next thing I bought this a while ago too. Now this was something I wanted and it has the mask included inside. This is the Welcome to Dead House Special Edition. Now for those of you that don't know, this actually predates Horrorland. This came out before the first Horrorland book. Because it says includes poster and a sneak peek at the all-new Goosebumps Horrorland book, Revenge of the Living Dummy on the back. And if you look at the cover date, it predates it. So yeah, this is technically the first book that relaunched Goosebumps back in 2008. So yeah, got the special edition. I just wanted it for my collection. It is kind of beat up, but it is what it is. Let's see here. I picked up some stuff. I guess I'll just show off this whole stack here. This is some stuff I can't wait to get into. I got some Are You Afraid of the Dark for my collection, my book collection specifically. I had a bunch of thrift book points. And yeah, so I got Tale of the Mogul Monster. We got The Tale of the Shimmering Shell. Now, some of these stories, I'm not familiar with the books. I think some of these might be exclusive to the books. But yeah, I've never heard of this one. So that's kind of cool that they offer books that you can't get in the TV show. Then I got The Tale of the Souvenir Shop. This one's kind of hard to find, I think. I think one day it was on Thrift Books for a good price, and I had a free book credit, so I went ahead and redeemed it. So yeah, chipping away at the Are You Afraid of the Dark stuff. Eventually, I'm going to start reviewing Are You Afraid of the Dark. Same thing with Haunting Hour. Like I said, I just don't know when to break the seal on that. So that'll be sooner than later, probably, hopefully. And then we have book number 11, The Tale of the Zero Hero. I finally got I have another Spine Tinglers to show you, 3 more. I had 3 left I needed to get, and I finally got them. I have a sealed box set with this inside, but I just wanted an extra copy to have just to read. That's because I want to keep that sealed. So we got Spine Tinglers, book number 1, The Substitute Creature. And then we got, oh yeah, I found this book here at a Goodwill, of all places. And this, this is a secondary Goodwill I go to, and at this specific location, they just never have anything. And I managed to find something one day, and I found a copy of Nightmare Hour. I don't have the original hardcover. I really want that, but this will suffice. I have the stories in hand. I can read them. Yeah, so I got this for like less than 50 cents, so I was really happy to find that. And let's see, this series, I don't know if anybody has heard about this series. There's this new series called Frightland. It was on Kickstarter, and I missed the Kickstarter backing, and I thought I was going to miss out on this series, but then one day they randomly turned up on Amazon, and the first 4 books are released. So if you're curious about this series, you can go on Amazon and buy these. I think they're $9.99 a piece. I definitely want to kickstart this series and start it from the ground up, because I think there's going to be quite a few of these. I know there's a couple slated. So this one right here is called The Wild Man of Shaggy Creek. This is book number 1. And this is a Tim Jacobus cover. I don't know if the lighting works. Let me see if I can adjust the light here. But yeah, Tim Jacobus cover. That's great. And then the back covers are made to look like Goosebumps books, kind of. So yeah, I love these Frightland books. Have great covers. They're supposed to be like Goosebumps homage stuff. So I got book number 1. And book number 2 is called Why I Don't Sleep on Feather Beds. This one sounds pretty wild, especially from the back cover. Yeah, this one, yeah. Can't wait to try these. This one looks really good. I don't know who did the cover for this. I'm going to have to look. Oh, it says Flavio Greco Paglia. I think that's how you say his name. This is book number 3. The Bones at the Bottom of the Lake. Ooh, scary looking cover. It's giving me, what is it? The Curse of Camp Cold Lake vibes. Let's see what that one's about. And then the 4th one seems very childish, but I'll give it a try. It's called The Donut Shop of Doom. And there's a 5th book coming out. It's called Once Upon a Slime. So yeah, these are like little Goosebumps homage books. Can't wait to try these out and review them on the channel. Try out this author, R.H. Grimley. It's supposed to be like a really good Goosebumps homage, so I'll try these out. I got a stack of stuff here. I guess I'll just show them off. Alright, so here's another Spine Tinglers I picked up. One of the 3 I needed. Like I said, I had this in a sealed set, but I needed a copy on the outside just for reading. Found a copy of Check It Out and Die. I've heard this one's a really good one. Might be one of the best in the series. I don't know. But I can't wait to read this. I've heard a lot of people recommend this one in the series. So this is one I'm going to get to very, very sooner than later. And I can't remember if I showed a copy of this off in the past or not. I think I did. But I needed an upgrade. And I figured that, I think Check Out and Die was the last one I actually needed next to Substitute Creature. But I did find an upgrade to Snow Day, where this is a gorgeous copy. And I heard this one's also amazing. So I gotta try this one out. Can't wait for that. Okay, so here's the newest Slappy World book. I don't know if I showed this off. I don't think I did. Last time I think I made a video was right before this book actually released. But I did pick up Judy and the Beast. I now have Judy and the Beast in my collection. So yeah, got that. And I'll have a review of that out pretty soon. Within like the near future. This book I found, and it looked very interesting. It has a Goosebumps ad in the back, which I thought was cool. It just reminded me of Goosebumps, so I picked it up. It was at like it was in a free book bin outside of a like, I guess a thrift store, flea market type of place. It's called Attack of the Killer Potatoes. It's in beautiful shape too. I don't know much about this. Maybe try it out. As you guys know, I made a review of this recently, so I did pick up a VHS copy of The Haunted Mask. This is displayed on my bookshelf, which, if you're wondering about the progress on this room, I'm currently building my second bookshelf, and I'm trying to move my other bookshelf that I already have into here. I'm going to have 2 bookshelves, and I'll do a collection video, which I guess I'll make an announcement right before I make that video when that's going to be coming up. So stay tuned for that. But I got the Haunted Mass VHS. Very important piece of my childhood right here. Love this. And then we got, looks like, oh yeah, so I did pick one of these up. I don't know if I showed this off, but I did pick up the Horrors of the Witch House. Like I said, if some of these are, I've already shown them. Here you go, you're seeing them again. Horrors of the Witch House. I needed this. I found a pretty good deal on it at Books A Million a while back. I can't remember if I showed this or not, but if I did, I'll show. This was one of the series I read on like digitally when it came out, and I don't remember being the biggest fan of it. But I will reread it for the channel and review it at some point, so stay tuned. But I did pick this up for my collection. Let's see what else I picked up. Ooh, I guess I'll do this stuff here. So I did pick up a couple of things. I'll start with these. So I've been trying to track down some Goosebumps variants, some like sought after ones when they're cheap. And I found a really good deal on 2 separate copies of this. And I guess I'll show them off. I got 2 copies of Say Cheese and Die. Alright? Look closely. They're both Parachute Press logo. You might be asking, Say Cheese and Die has a Parachute Press logo variant? Yup. If you look at the spines here, you can see the blue Parachute Press. Yeah, these are like the 39th printing. I think this is the only printing that did that. There could be a 40th printing, but to my knowledge, the only copies I've seen with the Parachute Press is the 39th printing. This is a semi-sought after one. For those that don't know, the Parachute Press logo, I think, started with the Blob That Ate Everyone onward. So having Say Cheese and Die with the Parachute Press logo is pretty cool. There's currently, I don't think there's any other currently known ones other than Say Cheese and Die. It's a very odd thing that it's on just one book. I don't know the full story behind it, but I have 2 copies. Say Cheese and Die. This was, fun fact, this was the 5th Goosebumps book I ever read. Yeah. So that was cool. Okay, I'll show you this. So a while ago, I reviewed a Spine Tinglers book called The Monster Channel, and I realized that there was a Amazon edition by the actual writer of the book, Jim Simon, on Amazon, so I picked it up. And this is the new cover of it, comparing it to the old cover, which I'm kind of spoiling what I have next, but here's one, the old cover versus the new cover. And this is actually an extended version of the Monster Channel, so I'm adding this to my Spine Tinglers collection. I'm going to retroactively come back at some point and review the extended edition. But since I just showed the other thing, I was super happy to find this, and I was not expecting it to actually come. I saw that there was a seller selling a hardcover copy of the Monster Channel, and I bought it, and sure enough, it came in hardcover. And this is one of my favorite books from the series so far, and I have it in hardcover, so yes, big victory. Going right in my Spine Tinglers collection. Love this book. And speaking of hardcovers, I found a fat stack of stuff, and this is like various eBay buys and blind buying stuff. But I'm going to try to get these out the way so you guys can see what I picked up. So the first thing I picked up, I was not expecting to find this at a used bookstore. It's a first edition copy of It Came From Ohio, My Life as a Writer, hardcover with the holographic image on it. So I finally have the hardcover copy in my collection, and yeah, something else to go with this, but I'll show that at the very end of the video. That was a really epic find I found. And you're not going to believe the price I got on the very last book I'm going to show, but stay tuned. So yeah, got that. Then I got this book. I reviewed this a while back, and I said this is one of my favorite kids' horror books ever made. So I wanted a hardcover of this. It's written by a writer named Robert Hirschfeld, and found a hardcover. It's a Gareth Stevens hardcover of Attack of the Living Masks. A Living Mask. This is a great book. Just a little fun book. Quick and easy. 80 so page. Just really out there, fun, scary book. Love this. Alright, and then we got some Goosebumps hardcovers. I think I showed this. I did pick up a Haunted Mask hardcover. So I have that in my collection. Just for reading. Like I ever get in the Haunted Mask mood, or because this is one of my favorite books. I have a Werewolf Skin hardcover. I do want an original version of this if I can, but this will suffice for now. And these two, well, I technically picked up 3 from one seller, but I picked up these 2 specifically because I thought these were very peculiar. And you're not going to believe what I found. So this one right here is a hardcover, it looks like an ex-library copy of Let's Get Invisible. However, the ink on the cover is black. It's like a black version. And I just thought this was so cool. And Let's Get Invisible, this is a book that has some substance to it to come back and revisit at some point. I really enjoyed this book. I got to peel all the sticker residue off the side because library labels, but yeah, glad to have this in my collection. Nice, it's just black. That's what triggered me to buy this. I was like, that's just really odd and peculiar, so I'll buy that. And the second one I bought, this is a personal favorite of mine, and I'm trying to track down all my personal favorite books to have in hardcover specifically. But part of the reason why I wanted this is that it's just survived all these years because they never did a 2003 reprint. I'm surprised this is still holding together. And this is a permabound Phantom of the Auditorium. So this, I think at one point this was probably a normal book, and somebody sent it in to permabound and they turned it into a hardcover. But yeah, so Phantom of the Auditorium with the original cover. Love this book. And then I found 2 really cool things here. They're both Give Yourself Goosebumps. You can tell by the noise, they're hardcovers. From the same seller I got those 2 hardcovers, I did manage to pick up a copy of book number 2, TikTok You're Dead, and a permabound hardcover. You don't see these every day. You don't. And I told myself a long time ago, if it's Series 2000, or if it's Give Yourself Goosebumps, I'm picking it up at the right price. This was a really good price on this. I could not pass it up. So I got 3 hardcovers from that one seller. And then something popped up for sale, and I saw this, and I felt like I had to have this in my collection. I just felt like I just had to have this. It was one of those things. And, you know, it's the final Goosebumps book before Goosebumps stopped, which is crazy to me. So for being such a historical book, I wanted it in hardcover, and the book is All Day Nightmare in hardcover. It's a follet bound, very similar to my Werewolf Skin. And honestly, I think I would, personally, since I love werewolves so much, I think a werewolf hardcover collection would be awesome. This one would be one of the big ones to knock out, so at least I got this one. I don't know how I'm going to get the other ones, but this might be a little pet project for me. But glad to have this in my collection. I did have to pay up a little bit, but I thought it was worth it. All right, so now I got some further. Okay, so I got another stack of stuff I want to show you real quick. I did find another hardcover here. Found this just randomly at a used bookstore I go to quite often, and they had a library book there of Goosebumps Horrorland, Dr. Maniac versus Robbie Schwartz. Just a nice little hardcover. So picked that up. Thought why not? It was like $1 for this. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Pages are really good condition, so I wasn't gonna complain. I did manage to get me a copy of Download and Die. So I didn't have this in my collection. Now I have all of the comic series in a trade form, so I can just read them. I haven't gone into the individual comic collecting yet, but eventually I'll do that probably. So I went to Books A Million, and they have this thing in the back where they have books on sale, and I found these on sale. A while ago I picked up the paperback version of this, but they had the hardcover there for a really good price. I guess the book was just reviewed poorly, but I got Don't Turn Out the Lights hardcover with the slip. I was really happy to get that and upgrade my paperback. And then I found this series, and I think Spongy recommended this. It's kind of like Goosebumps, except the gimmick is like sleepovers, and they're like an anthology series with different horror stories. It's called Creepover. I don't know if this is like marketed towards girls specifically. It seems like girl leads are like every book has girl leads, which I don't care really. I'll still read it if it's good writing. But it's written by an author called P.J. Knight. P.J. Knight. That's a pretty clever name if you ask me. So the first book here we have in hardcover is Truth or Dare. And then I found the second book here, and it's called You Can't Come In Here. So yeah, I might try these out. I got the first two. I don't know anything about this series. I might try these out and, you know, give it a whirl. See what happens. Okay, so now we're at the finale here. I got a lot of finale stuff here. So this I've been after for a minute. For some reason, I can never find this when I'm out, like at bookstores or anything. And I traveled to a comic shop recently, and they actually had a bigger trade selection than my normal comic shop does. And I finally got me a copy of Man-Thing, written by R.L. Stine. The trade has all 5 issues. I've been wanting to read this in hand. This is a series I've been saving to read, like in physical. So finally found that. Big weight off my shoulder. A big book I got. I think everybody has this now. If you don't, I think you're missing out. I got The Art of Goosebumps, and I cannot wait to do an overview of this. This is honestly one of my favorite things Goosebumps related to come out in recent years. This is amazing. I love this. It was worth the wait. I've technically already read it, but the stuff in here is fantastic. It's truly fantastic. So yeah, I'll do an overview of this at some point. Really love this. Okay, I guess I'll go here. I showed this off in a video. I finally finished my Give Yourself Goosebumps collection. Got the last one I needed, Hocus Pocus Horror. Got it. Super happy with that. I'm so relieved I finished Give Yourself Goosebumps. There's also some other things I upgraded recently. I finished upgrading the ones I need, so now I really am officially finished. But I feel like a big weight's off my shoulder now. You have no idea. Now this little book here, I thought was peculiar. I never see library bindings or hardcovers of Series 2000. And I told myself this is a series that I'm going to do that with because there's just not a lot of them out there. And I found a lot with, I think a lot of books. There's the lot is somewhere. I'll probably show the rest of it in my next haul video. But I wanted to show this one specifically because this is the reason why I bought it. This is Goosebumps Series 2000, a hardcover. But it's Revenge R Us. Ugh. I hate this book. And this is one of the few handful of Goosebumps books I actually hate. I hate this book, but since it's a library binding in a hardcover, I'll buy it. What's cool about this binding, though, it's the old school. Like when I was a kid, when we had library bindings, they look like this. And this is such a throwback to what my library copy probably looked like when I was a kid. So this is very cool, having some library copies in hand like this, because this is the kind of stuff I would have read. I wish my library would have got like permabound or something nicer, like Follett bound, but no, we had these. But they read, and they lasted a long time. They were made to withstand the beating. So, yeah, I was really happy to get that, even though I hate the book. All right, now this is my grand finale here. Alright, let me move these around because these are really cool. Alright, so for my collection, since Adventures of Shrinkman has been confirmed to be a Series 2000 book, I kind of wanted an Amazon version. I had some Amazon money. I didn't know what to buy, so I decided to kind of go after and complete the Amazon set I needed. I think this completes the set. If not, I might need one more book, but I think I have them all in Amazon version now. So, yeah, just for reading. And this one has the font on the side of it, and this one doesn't. I don't get why some of them have it and some of them don't. I don't get that, but for my 6 novella collection, I want this to be put next to my Ghost in the Mirror on my Series 2000 collection. So, yeah, got that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here we go. So, shout-outs. I want to give a quick shout-out to Spongy444 for this. He discovered recently... Let me pull this book back up. You're not going to believe this, but a while ago, I did a video called 6 R.L. Stine novellas and my final thoughts. And I said that Three Faces of Me felt like a full book, but something felt off about it. I don't know if it was Goosebumps or not. Well, it turns out Three Faces of Me was a full book, but it's not what you expected. Three Faces of Me is actually this book from Bantam Skylark. This is a Jovial Bob Stine book, okay? For those of you that don't know, this is actually R.L. Stine's other pen name, his second famous pen name he uses. Now, if you've read Three Faces of Me and you look at the back of this, they both have the same character's name, Ira Fishman. They both come across a camera and a claw machine. They both create doubles. As you can see by the cover, 3 kids. It's the same book. Three Faces of Me. I guess I'll make an update video about the novellas in the near future. But yeah, this is mystery solved. It's not a Goosebumps book. It's not Goosebumps related whatsoever. It's this. So yeah, I think I'll do a comparison. I guess I'll read this to see if there's any differences and just try to see if there's anything different. But yeah, got that from my collection because I thought that was so cool. So yeah, shout outs to you, Spongy, on that. I did pick me up a copy of The Creatures from Beyond Beyond. I just wanted a physical for my collection. For the most part, this is actually a pretty nice condition copy. There's only this one little imperfection on the back right here. But I just wanted this original version because I love this book so much. I wanted the original, so I got that. And for those of you that don't know, okay, so I showed this off in the video. So this is the last TV book I needed to fill my collection, and I paid up a pretty penny for this, but I finally got TV book 17 to knock off my want list. So I got another series down that's really hard and really expensive. So Give Yourself Goosebumps is finished, and the TV books are finished. So I'm really happy with that. But I wanted to share with this. I got me a signed copy. I have it in the bag. I don't really feel like taking it out on video, but I have a signed copy here. I just wanted something signed by R.L. Stine, and a seller was selling this for like a really, really, really good price. I just took a chance on it and won it. So I have a signed copy of Monster Blood is Back by R.L. Stine. So yeah, really happy to have a signed book by him. This is going to be displayed. I'm kind of trying to start a signed collection when I can, just get a cheap copy. You know, relatively cheap when I'm willing to spend. For the most part, I want books that I actually care about, but if I find one cheap enough without like a personalized signature, I'll buy it. Okay, we got 3 left. So these next two are discoveries I made a while ago, and I've been doing a lot of like detective work for like lost R.L. Stine stuff. And this is something I found. I have a bunch of magazines I need to make a haul video of, but I found this book and I shared it on Twitter, and it got really popular. So this is Zoomers in Other Stories Zoomers is a story written by R.L. Stine, and it's been reprinted quite a couple times, and I'm currently trying to save all the other times it's been reprinted, but yeah, there's an R.L. Stine short story called Zoomers, and it looks like a bug alien story. It looks very wild. And the cover here, there's like a book version of it. So I had no idea this existed, and one day I came across it and discovered it. So now the whole internet knows. The whole R.L. Stine community on Twitter knows about this. So there you go. Got that. And then this was a really cool discovery. I forgot where I saw this, and I did further research, and I found that there's an actual story inside of this TV guide here, an exclusive Goosebumps story. This is from March 15th through 21st of 1997. It's the Elmo on the cover. This features a story inside called The Homemade Monster. It's like a little 2-3 page story, and I'm going to do a review on this pretty soon because it's pretty easy to get through, but yeah, I needed this for my collection. It didn't have a sticker on it, so I picked it up. This will also be displayed at somewhere on my shelf, but really happy to add this to I think the Goosebumps wiki finally added it to it not too long ago, so yeah, this is an official Goosebumps story here. So if you're looking into getting more Goosebumps stuff for your collection, this could be that. But here we are, the finale. Okay, so I had this book in my cart forever on Thrift Books, and one day I was at work and I just happened to glance at Thrift Books, and the price has dropped to $8 for this. So I was like, oh my god, there's 2 copies available. I got me one, and I sent the link all over the place, and I think people in the comment section, if you're in the Discord chat, you can attest for this. I found this for $8. But luckily one of my friends got it, and I can't wait to see them show it off in one of their videos. But for $8 and some change, I got, it came from New Jersey. And this copy's a gorgeous copy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous copy. For $8. I can't believe I got this. I am blown away. Finally had this in my collection. This is one of the most expensive books you could possibly think of in collecting Goosebumps related stuff, and I got it for a song. So I'm pretty much done buying all the expensive books, and I feel very relieved, I have to say. So yeah, that's this haul. I got a bunch of other stuff I have saved for another haul, so stay tuned for that. Let me know in the comment section what you picked up recently and what you thought of what I picked up in this video. See you next time.